What was that? Harry Potter, what is your owl doing here? That's right, you guys. I have a sound-activated Hedwig toy. And if you don't know who Hedwig is, she is Harry Potter's owl. And if you don't know who Harry Potter is, he's a wizard from a wizarding world. And they use owls to deliver mail. And Hedwig does just that. Of course, she doesn't fly off of her royal stand that she's on and deliver letters like in Harry Potter, but she does her best. So, let us go into more details. So, Hedwig is my spin master. She has 15 sounds and reactions. You can make her mad. You can make her happy. She will deliver letters. She actually has a toy letter that she comes with. I misplaced it. That should be on her royal stand in front of here, but I've misplaced it. There's a place for the letter on the royal stand. She also comes with a comb to keep her fur nice and tidy, although I've misplaced that as well. The only thing I haven't misplaced is the owl itself and her royal stand, which she is proudly on right now. You can take her off, but I choose not to take her off because she just looks so much nicer on the stand. Of course, you're saying that as a blind person. What the heck? But she just generally is nicer, and she doesn't really stand well off the stand, so I choose not to take her off that. Hedwig has an activation point in her beak, which you can slightly open for her demo mode. She doesn't sound like a snowy owl. I know snowy owls and they go, oh, oh, oh. They're very deep, and then they have this like, yeah! Sometimes Hedwig does that. I like that. So I just placed her into on mode. She's awake now. She does that hoo hoo hoo. When you open her beak slightly, she wakes up. Then you can also feed her by opening her beak. I was talking. You can also feed her by opening her beak. Mm-hmm. She doesn't seem to react, like, say that she's full or anything. She just makes that eerie, like, crunching noise as if an owl is really eating a mouse or something. And I like that about her. And so, what you do to deliver a letter is, I haven't played with her a lot of times, but what you do, I'll put the camera down just for a second. I apologize if you see all the clutter on my bed. It's because I'm donating some stuff to the thrift store because I'm moving, including her. I'm sorry, Hedwig, but I can't take you with me. I'm sorry. Oh, don't flap your wings like me. Don't flap your wings at me like that. But I really like Hedwig. I'm sad to see her go. I may get another one once I've moved in. Because she mainly just stays on my desk, but she is so cute. She's so decorative and she's so cute. I have two owls on my desk. I have her and I have my porcelain owl that doesn't do anything, but I love my porcelain owl. If you know me personally, I love owls. I love everything about them. Anyways, this is how you deliver a letter. So, you open up her beak. Yes. And you wait till she makes that sound. Then there's a spot in her beak. This little contact point. You push that, and when you hear her hoot 4 times, that's when you deliver the letter. Then, she'll make a noise saying, like, oh, there's a letter right here. And you have to pet her head a certain way 3 times, and she'll give you it. If you take the letter without petting her head, she'll get all mad. Which I think is kind of funny. So, I'll wait till she makes the receive sound. Oh! sometimes it's not 3 times. You kind of have to negotiate with her. You have to pet her until she does those 3, like, woo, woo, woo. Fun fact, that's a hoot of a Eurasian eagle owl. When she does those 3 hoots, yep, you take the litter out and she starts doing this, like, singing happy dance thing. It's really cute. Her movements are as follows. The head moves left and right. Obviously it doesn't turn as much as an owl's head does, but moves around. Her beak also is the same gear as her head, and it kind of does like a pecking motion as if you were cold or something. So she kind of pecks like that. Whether she's hooting or not, which is a bit disappointing since most owls hoot with their mouth closed from what I know of. Ooh! Ah! Have you heard an owl with its beak open? It literally sounds like ah, 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 ah. Barn owls do it sometimes. as she demonstrated a barn owl hoot when she went to sleep. Barn owls do that sometimes. They go. Anyways, I'll turn her back on. Let's try the litter thing again, because she has a couple different little songs that she does. Okay, so I'll wait for her receiver sound. She makes several of those sounds. Ooh, yeah. She's very loud too, which is kind of realistic. Oh, you got a letter. What? What, Hedwig? Okay. It's a dove. There we go. And after those 3, I'll take the letter. Yes, I got the letter. The letter actually comes in a Royal Hogwarts scroll, which I think is very cool. I should have... I did misplace the letter, which is very sad, because I loved that letter. I didn't write anything on it, but it just felt that much realer. More real. Of course, it's not real, but... Anyways. Oh, glad you agree. You can feed her, and then she does make some sounds when you pet her on the head. Like this. If you pet her going towards her back, she'll do this. Come on, Hedwig. And if you pet her going towards her beak, she'll do this. This. Sometimes it takes her a bit. The sensor, from what I know, the sensor... moving her wings. Yeah, she does flap her wings too, which is independent, so I really like that. Come on, Hedwig. 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 Clearly she's not doing it right now, but she was moody earlier. So let's try listening mood. You do that by pressing and holding the head until she goes hoot hoot. And then what you can do is talk to her really softly. Or, what I really like, loud! Talk to her loud! Yeah, sometimes her sound sensor can be faulty. I was talking really loud, but then that was the noise that she liked it. Trust me, you'll know if she doesn't like something, as I'll show now. I'll get her to deliver the letter, and then... What I'll do is put the camera down again and wait for her receiving sound. And play with her feathers. She doesn't really like that. What's wrong with you, Hedwig? There we go. Come on, get angry. Get mad. Sometimes it works if you kind of squeeze her on her cheeks. Kind of. Yeah. They didn't do too well with the sensors. I just predicted that Spin Master would have been like, oh, we have to make some Harry Potter products. Let's make this enchanting Hedwig and not do well with it. Yeah. I think Spin Master could have done a little better. I've seen better in the Hatchimals and the Bitsies and stuff like that. But why not this girl? Why not this girl, Spin Master? So let's try listening mode again. Push and hold the head. Hedwig! See? It's not... I'll tell you. Hedwig! 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 Let's try clapping. There we go. That got her sensors. That got her sensors going. Okay, let's try again. I hate to hit her, but that's the only thing. Hedwig, come on, dude. You're acting weird. And I have changed the batteries. So please don't comment on that. I have changed batteries. Oh, these are probably like noisy shelf sensors. And probably from sitting on the desk for a year looking all beautiful. Dang! Okay. I barely did anything. Sometimes even when you pick her up and move her around, she even does it. It's kind of weird. Hedwig does have some idle sounds and idle movements. I'll show you that. See, she's just moving her head and her wings right now. What I find really disappointing is her tail is very, very plasticky. It doesn't seem realistic at all. I would prefer it if it was like a fur tail hanging under the perch or something. Obviously I've never felt a snowy owl because who would ever touch an owl unless you're a falconer? Because they have a sharp beak bite and sharp talons. And usually owls have 4 talons, but she only has 2. So disappointing. I'm more for the realism. And obviously this is just a toy. It's not like a Luna robot or anything. It's not made for adults. But it is a toy, so it has its toy aspects. Although I like Hedwig as just a decoration. I use her as a decoration more than a toy. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I played with her, actually. Yeah, so it has toy aspects. It has a very plasticky feet, plasticky perch. Although it does have some, if you feel, it does have some oak aspects to it that are woven into the plastic. Obviously, it's not real, but yeah, glad you agree. Obviously, it's not real, but it is woven into there. Now I'll show you how to take Hedwig off the perch if you want to take her off. So I'll just pick up the camera. Under the perch here is a little bit of a bone-shaped thing. All you have to do, put the camera down. I don't have a good setup. I'm sorry. This is like my first time videoing. I usually do audio, but I'm gradually getting more on camera. I still won't show my face intentionally. I may have revealed my face accidentally, but there is this bone-shaped piece that you'll just take off. You need to untie it at first before when you first take it out of the box. And now Hedwig is off her stand, and she doesn't do anything off the stand. Obviously, she still makes... Shut your face. Obviously, she still makes noise when she's on the stand versus off. She makes the same noises. something I would have liked is 4 talons plus grippy feet, because there's these just unrealistic holes in her feet that grip to her perch. I would have really liked 4 talon grip, because then what you could do is have Hedwig's 4 talons on your arms or something, and it would be like Harry carrying his owl. But they don't, because they're non-realistic. Very disappointing. At least a 3 talon grip. I can feel another talon at the back, but in no words does it look like a real owl. Dotty's even reacting sad to it. This is her first time sniffing it. Who's that? Dotty, who's that? Who's that? Who is it? Who was that? Oh, did you knock over Hedwig? Where's Hedwig? There she is. Yeah, well, she doesn't stand well either, so I kind of have to prop her up. She doesn't stand well on carpet. Who is that? You're walking away from Hedwig? You don't like her? She doesn't expect food in this stage either, which I think is kind of cute. Well, anyways, that is all I have to say for the Harry Potter Enchanting Hedwig. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope there's another like virtual pet Hedwig that comes out in the future that's actually accessible. The Bitsy Harry Potter makes too much of the same noises for me, so I'm unable to hear what it's doing. And I cannot see the screen, so it's incredibly useless. I was so disappointed at that, but of course it's Bitsy. It's not accessible. So they do have a Hedwig virtual pet, but I'd prefer one that makes the noise so I know what it's doing. That'd be cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, and do all the other stuff that YouTubers tell you to do. Say bye, Hedwig.